Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a night of random ruffles.
Where are you?
That's what I'm about to tell you. I could be anywhere. I could even be in another room. No one will know. Do a favour. Look at the person next to you. How do you know that they are not in fact talking to you right now and are not actually some sort of ventriloquist stand-up comedian? Or look at your pint glass. Maybe I'm the reason for the bubbles. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Ryan Hickey. Wow. Yeah, it's been a while, and a feather in my cap. Yeah. So I'm Ryan Hickey, and I'm going to be your compere tonight. I mean, it's a very special night for me because it's the first time I've actually done comparing. Other than online. And the way I like to look at it is that imagine tonight as a double cheeseburger, and this establishment is the outer bun. You, of course, are the hungry customer. And all the other acts that I'm going to be introducing are kind of the meat bits, and I'm sort of that third extra bready bit in the middle. Yeah, the bit where you can kind of put the extra sauce. So what I'm getting at tonight is that I'm the extra bready saucy bit of tonight. I'm just going to move this to one side, just kind of a little bit off-putting. Thank you. Did its part well, didn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, before I came back to uni, I had a 4-year gap, and in that time, I sort of I started doing some stand-up, and I enjoyed it. I did quite well, not to toot my own fart, but yeah, I enjoyed it, and I also I had a bit of a fondness with acting as well. I looked at getting into acting. I always wanted to be an action movie star. You know, I just think that's probably the easiest thing to ever get into. I mean, all you got to be is angry all the time. You know, just you get up, you're angry. You know, you're eating your breakfast angry. You know, and then you're brushing your teeth. You know, and you're angry. That's all you got to do to be an action movie star. That and master slow motion. You know, so you're angry in slow motion, brushing your teeth. They speed up from time to time. I do understand what slow motion is. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, so, and I did headshots. I had some actors' headshots taken once, and I was sitting in the chair having my makeup put on, and I was just sitting there, and she goes, "Oh, I really love your skin." This is the first time I've ever been in a makeup chair. I found that kind of weird. I kind of felt like I'd walked into some sort of Silence of the Lambs thing, and I was going to be walking out in less than my birthday suit, you know. But yeah, and I've had some ups and some downs, you know. I was on telly. I was on the TV the other week. I kept on falling off though. It's really hard to balance out on these flat screens, you know? I'm not a big technology person. I mean, I'm planning, I've got to upgrade my phone soon, and I'm trying to decide what phone to get. And I'm looking around and it's all this 4G stuff. I don't know what 4G means. I didn't know what 3G means. I just want a phone that phones, you know. And I thought to myself, you know what, I might actually go a bit old school. You know, I was thinking maybe, you know, Nokia 3310. Yeah, I know, it's a great phone, wasn't it? But then I was thinking I could even go even older. You know, telegraph. Yeah. Or carrier pigeon. You know, I looked online. I looked at some reviews of carrier pigeons. And yeah, I was reading up about them, and they said, oh yeah, they're good and bad. They've got good points, they've got bad points. You know, the bad points is they're easy to get lost, and you know your messages might take a little while to get there. The good points though is they've got a long life and they're great for tweeting. I can tell you've had a few drinks, because normally that one gets met with but yeah. As a kid, I used to muck around a lot. Never paid any attention at school. My mum was quite worried about me. She took me to the doctors, and she said she was worried. She asked the doctor, I think you might have ADD. And so they did all the tests and stuff like that. And my mum, bless her, she does all this research online. And she had this one question to ask the doctor. And she went up to him and she said, Doctor, what's the difference between ADD and ADHD? And the doctor turned around and said, oh, not much really, just one gives you a bit of a clearer picture. If you love all this is my shit stuff, you know? God, I'm thinking I should have switched it around now. Any relationships? Any couples in? Anyone?
Three.
Yeah, we got one. We got yeah, couples two. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, we got three, have we? Oh, got a proper gangbang over there. Yeah, who wants an orgy? It's that side of the room. Yeah, and I've had a few failed relationships. The one thing that really annoyed me with relationships is like, they always ask, what do you do? And I always say, I'm a stand-up comedian. And they always say, oh, tell us a joke. Is that important? I can wait, you know. When's this got to be handed in film? I mean, I am leaving on the 7th of June. Just take your time, you know, no rush. You sure? Right. See, that I never rehearsed. Which is quite surprising. I've surprised myself already. Yes. Relationships. Yeah. And they always ask you, what do you do for a living? I say I'm a stand-up comedian. And they always go, oh, really? Tell us a joke. I'm like, no. What do you do? Oh, I'm a surgeon. Oh, really? Do a surgery. How about you? Oh, I'm a boxer. All right, knock me out, mate. Come on. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's my sort of intro bitty thing done. I'm going to introduce a lovely lady now. I hope you enjoy her stuff. She only gave me her first name. And even that was a shortened version. So I think there's a bit of mistrust in there. Someone actually doesn't want me to add her on Facebook later. So yeah, please give a warm welcome and show your appreciation to Ange.